Hello, everybody. I am back again after a decent break. So I just kind of want to give an update on the situation and stuff, what I left off with and whatnot. And basically, this is kind of just gonna be like a little vlog. I'm coming, or actually, I'm going to upload a video today, and then I'm going to start recording video games again and stuff. I'm not really sure what I'm gonna be doing. I'm pretty sure I'll finish my Halo Reach that I started. But just kind of an update on what is going on and stuff, or not so. Um, basically, so in my last uh vlog, I guess basically, I kind of mentioned an unfortunate event happened and whatnot, and that day I started the fundraiser for $500 to try to raise money for the suicide prevention hotline. And I said I would put in $50 of my own money every week. I actually ended up putting in 100, and I don't know what people donated or something, but I had random donations. Like, so basically 3 weeks. It actually just hit the 500 goal yesterday, and then I just sent it through because that's what we wanted to hit. But I don't know who, but I've actually had just anonymous donations that actually ended up getting up to $200. So I didn't have to pay $500 myself for it. So I guess that's nice. Or I appreciate the people who donated for that. I definitely didn't expect anyone to. I just kind of wanted to do it myself because it just kind of helped get it kind of helps give me some closure with the situation because there's nothing that I could have done differently or that anyone could have. It just is unfortunately a part of life that we all live with, and I'm sure everyone out there will eventually have to deal with something similar or have this come up where someone that's close to you or somewhat not that they died by like an accident or something, but they chose to take their own life. It's it really dogs on the person that it happens to and whatnot, or it dogs on you because all they do is they just take all the pain they felt and they just spread it to everyone else, and that doesn't do anyone any good. And at the end of the day, the only thing you can do is your life is always going to go forward until your time comes. And I want to you know I am a spiritual individual, so I don't know what where Tasha landed up or where she's at, but hopefully she can at least see some of the good that not so much good that came out of it, but so much like like her parents, from what I know, helped organize some stuff for like suicide awareness and stuff, and I went out of my way to donate an okay amount of money. I mean, I'm obviously not rich or anything, so I think donating $300 of my own money was hopefully nice. I don't know, but it there's you just gotta always go on your own life because the world isn't gonna end just because something like that unfortunately really happens. And the worst thing anyone can do is beat themselves up over it because like what was said, if it happens, there's nothing you can do as an individual. If someone really wants to go through and seek that out, you're not going to stop them. And that's just the reality of how it is. If they really get in a bind that bad and I feel that's the only way out, you can't stop them. They will find a way eventually if they're really sincere about it. You can help them and show them that you're, supportive and be friends there and be there for them, but you can't take the emotional, pain or whatever they're feeling away. You can only make it easier to deal with. And it's on them to there's only so much you can do for someone where they themselves need to go and just they need to seek counseling help and professional, and then if they need it, so they might need to see psych uh, psychiatrist and maybe talk to them. And I mean, unfortunate for people who like bottle stuff up that they don't they don't want to go out and seek help, but at the same time, the only people who can get them to do that are people that are close to them or try to push them to do it. So that's really all you can do. If you know someone that's struggling or something, the only thing you can do is just, be there for them for so long, but if they don't get better, you need to try to push them or I mean, pushing them could be a bad thing too, but you need I mean, that's there's a certain point to where the only way to fix the chemical imbalances in your brain is sometimes people have it bad enough where only medication can fix that. It might not be necessarily their fault for being as emotionally unstable or whatever as they are, but sometimes the only solutions for that is medication, and there's nothing wrong with that. No one should judge anyone for who has to do that. It's just how they were born. It's like if I'm right-handed. Some people are born left-handed. There's nothing wrong with that. That's just how it is. Or some people are taller or shorter or whatever. Some people are born with one arm because they had like a birth something or whatever. It's just kind of how it goes. So that's just kind of a thing to gather from all of it. I'm definitely going to, like I said, I'm going to upload something else not too long after this. And then I'll go back to daily uploads. I'll definitely probably be doing a lot of Halo Reach for a little bit. That's just kind of an update for eh, people, I guess. The whole the whole fan base, that my non-existent fans. But oh well, All right. Well, anyways, I think that's enough rambling on about it. I don't think I really have much else to add. That's yeah, rest in peace, my friend Tasha. You will be missed, and you may be dead in the marital physical world, but your memory. Okay, I guess I have a little bit to say. There's a saying that people die twice, where the moments that they actually physically die, where whether it's in a car crash or something, they sustain too much and their body just gives out, and they obviously aren't alive. And then there's a second time I believe people die is when no one remembers you anymore. Like the last memory of you as an individual is gone. And the only people who can make that memory live the longest is the people that remember you. So I'll keep for my memories for a long time, and maybe I can use it as a if someone else has to go through a similar situation or something, I can just be like, hey, this happened to me, and I know it's hard, but at the end of the day, you can't change what happened. You can only change what's going to happen going forward, and that's just how it goes. I can't go back. Say like here, I've got a d6 dice. I can roll this. Well, I rolled a six. I can't go back in time and make that roll a one. That's just how it is. And procrastinating about what happens isn't going to change what's going to happen tomorrow. Only you can change what's going to happen tomorrow. So wanting to beat yourself up over something like that just isn't going to do you any good. And me myself, as I'm kind of explaining all this, I did go out and I am getting um, help from like a counselor or a psychiatrist I've been seeing for many years now. And yeah, it definitely does help. That's all I can really say because me, me myself, I struggle with you know, basically a good way to explain it is if you imagined you have two voices in your mind and they argue nonstop and it drives you insane, literally. You can picture like, okay, I've got this voice here talking and this voice here talking, and you're the person in the middle, so you can almost picture like three people in your mind always arguing. And it just and you don't and I don't feel like I could have the control sometimes to just push that out or ignore that. Or one side will be so loud in the other one, and then it literally drives you insane, I guess is the best way to say it. But that's what my own experience is, and obviously I've just started stuff a couple days ago that will help with that chemical imbalance to make it a little bit easy, or help me more focus on just what's in the middle, so I can like focus on stuff like my jobs and driving and all that, and just like to drive do life and not get distracted by excuse me, the nonsense that doesn't matter because it's already happened. Like I said, the best I can do is going forward is make their memory live on as long as I can, and hopefully maybe one day I can sit down with someone, and if they're struggling, be like, hey, this happened however many years ago, and that's that. Okay, now I'm gonna stop rambling. I decided there, like, okay, I should probably mention something about this. So yeah, thank you for so much. Thank you so much for watching, whoever decides to. Like I said, I'm going to be going back to daily uploads, and you have a lovely day there. Bye bye.